Hello and welcome to some more CK2. We're back. We just built our laboratory. It's still freezing outside in real life. As she's growing older, I can see that Lila could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. I'm afraid you're nothing to me, so you must learn on your own, my poor depressed young lady. Heavy infantry, thank you. This is soon upgrading on its own. This is not upgrading on its own. It's the second time you become heresy. Could you not? $29 gold, absolutely not. You shall convert. Oh, here we go, finally. Finally an event for the business focus. How about I just debase. Oh, I got deceitful and greedy. Fantastic. Goodbye, diplomacy. A thriving economy. It's good for the realm, indeed. Wait, didn't that release it? Why can't I make you the... is it because he's already doing one, maybe? Steward has collected a special tithe. Fantastic. Court physician shall be you. 27. Fantastic. Now you are being uppity again. Can't you just wait for me to die so he'll inherit the natural way? How about we hold a grand debate? Before I read this, I will spend my money on... Here, make me a new city. As I expect many members of the Hermetic Society to appear for the grand debate, it is of the utmost importance that everything is to be as flawless as possible. In this spirit, the preparations are well underway. My staff has been seen to the lodgings, and the chef has stocked up the larders. All that is left now is to send out the invitations. Bring me my most trusted courier. Boop. Come on, if you're gonna fight me, then fight me. Don't just stand there. Major Musa worries that the people of my realm lacks judgment when I still haven't chosen a chief Cadi to take care of all legal matters. You're not a very learned man, you will not become the chief Cadi. How about I just... I don't know if any of these have any special events tied to them. Why can't I... There we go. Thought I had something. There. Most learned man in the realm. Grand debate. The guests are arriving this very moment. It is time for the grand debate to begin and spend the next few days to have each and every one display their knowledge to decide who the best of us is. Let the debate commence. I hear the voice of Bishop Alarico before I even enter the room. Bishop Kaki, you clearly know nothing in the interaction between the soul and alchemy. Why are we even having this discussion? Keep your voice down. Hello, you're a fantastic strategist. Absolutely great. You shall take over for this guy. Welcome to the military. You, on the other hand, will not lead troops, my son. I've been declared the winner of the grand debate, showing all... it's sad I didn't get any events. Oh well. Showing all that no one is as knowledgeable as me, or has the ability to put forth arguments quite like me. I'm a very learned man. The sweet of all sounds is praise. Sweetest of all sounds. Nice. after several days. Why do I get this now? It's the most successful event. Indeed. Come on, give it to me. There we go. Write a magnum opus. Secluded at my writing desk, quill in hand and plenty of a bottle of ink nearby, I find myself staring down upon the blank parchment. The sheer scale of the task upon which I am about to embark dawns upon me. I need to record my knowledge, but also hide it from those who are unworthy. It will take a great deal of time, but it will be glorious. Indeed. Neophyte Valerius, cool, has told me that he had written a paper on theurgic rituals and handed me a copy. Reading through it is apparently that it was a solidly average effort. Wow, high praise, eh? But nothing more. Do I see fit to endorse it? Sure. Hey, if it's average. Soros says that his favorite toy is missing and he won't go to bed without it. Guess I'll have to go and find it. It stinks. Sad face. We have some more gold, so we shall build more cities. Someone has been usurped. Wonderful news. Can't you just rebel so I can take your holding from you? Over the past few months I have developed an elaborate cipher that I will use to encode my life's work. However, before I can continue, I must decide upon a direction in which to take my magnus opus. As the sum of all my knowledge, it's simply too great to be recorded in a single book. I could go for another book on alchemy and take the other one. Already got the universal panacea. So let's go with the other option. City has finished constructing. I have gained the city of Al-Qad. I knew something good would happen about... Okay. Was that really the... But I made that, I didn't get that. That's a very... A little bit disappointing, but oh well. But I am certainly a great scholar with several fine discoveries to my name. I'm not too proud to collaborate with like-minded colleagues. I have contemplated hosting some of my colleagues from the Hermetic Society for an intellectual gathering. Fantastic! Send the invitations. The preparations have been completed and the invitations have been sent and accepted. My honored guests are already packing their coffers. Soon our gatherings will begin. I can hardly wait. Sure, let's find the Hermetic text. No, they found out I ruined the coins. Oh well. Let's travel to the ruins. Spend all the money. Finally, my guests are here. After a pleasant dinner, we have retired to my study. During the coming weeks, my guests and I have agreed to work on a common project. Our joint ingenuity shall bring about a brilliant new invention. The time has come for me to reveal the direction of our enterprise. The noblest purpose... I think I picked this before and we made the compass. The aim should be to improve the prosperity of our land. Yes, so I shall endeavor to do so. As I look around the table, everyone nods in agreement. A fine suggestion, dear brother. Fantastic. Everyone agrees. Strong and queer, eh? And lustful. Initiate Theoctistus exclaims, a wide smile on his strong-jawed face. Tomorrow we shall begin to work on the project the first thing after sunrise. Last time we had someone object and switch from martial focus to learned focus, right? That's what happened. I'm glad we're one of mind, honored colleagues. Give me money. Give me money. Just give me money. Fuel tanks, domain tank. We have almost Currently we have almost no trade income because of the expansionist and the devastating plague that's going on. I'm sorry, my dude. Young Layla has finished her education. Sure, go marry someone. As I entered the laboratory one morning, I am met by agitated voices. Initiate Theoctistus and neophyte Is Aldin Adamir. Is Aldin Adamir are gesturing wildly over a set of sketches. They are disagreeing on the direction of the project. Theoctistus argues for a riskier but potentially more rewarding route, while Is Aldin Adamir wants to play it safe. No, like I guess this may gives it a chance of failing. I don't know. Let's go with the riskier option. You don't get to rule the world without breaking a couple million bones. I have made ample headway in recording my knowledge on the subject of transmutation and panacea, but it's still too vast to touch upon all that makes up alchemy. It will be necessary to narrow the focus of my efforts even further and to write on only one of alchemy's aspects. I will focus on transmutation. Wonderful. I'm trying to focus on my work, but it's becoming increasingly difficult. Neophyte Is Aldin Adamir and Neophyte Ryok will never agree on anything. If one says one thing, the other must immediately disagree. Sometimes I cannot help but wonder if they are both possessed. I'm not a very diplomatically inclined person, so we shall try and calm them down. Nope, they are unreasonable. Calmly I tried to explain the unreasonable nature of their bickering and how their constant negativity is disrupting our project. Regrettably, my words seem to have had no impact. Actually, I might just have made it worse. Do you hear that? Is Aldin Adamir? You are being disrupted. Why do you always have to say his entire name? Can't you just say Adamir or Is? Ryok sneers, and there they go again. My colleagues have approached me. Apparently they have been talking behind my back. Uh-oh. They are dissatisfied by the gathering and how it has been managed, and have decided that they will be leading. This venture has no potential. I should have picked the safe option, I guess. Oh well. Sure, pay for some tech. Here we go, I can finally get tolerance. I would like to have this. Sure, let's go for a little bit more tolerant society. Lies do hurt people. The truth, I think I can handle the truth. I lose deceitful. Fantastic, I get some of my diplomacy back. If only I had that a few months earlier. What are you doing? What did you do? Who are you? Why did you do this? Oops, I clicked something. Our expedition into foreign land encountered some difficulties, but in the end we made it to the ruins safely. After a fortnight of excavation, the servants uncovered an entrance to a hidden underground chamber. Guifala, my wife, and I entered side by side, the air heavy with excitement. Do my eyes deceive me, or are those symbols hieroglyphs? Find a text. It's done, it is finished. After a year of sweat and toil, I have managed to produce a grand work of transmutative alchemy. This tome shall stand the test of ages, ensuring my knowledge and name shall conquer time itself. It will serve my successors well, and perhaps they will one day be able to add their knowledge to mine. Turn metal into gold, and the soul will follow suit. 200 prestige and a magnum opus on transmutative alchemy. Let's figure out what it does. Oh! Ascalon turn decadent. Pfft, bloated fool. That gives the rise for a decadence rebellion, and it breaks the nation apart, I'm pretty sure. It would have been good if it happened to Khorasan, but he seems to have other problems. Oh, he already has a decadence revolt. Fantastic. What was I doing here? Why can't I do this? Oh, I already have everything. The magnum opus. Show me. The universal panacea gives us 2 learning and 1 health. Magnum opus on transmutative alchemy gives us martial 1, stewardship 2, learning 1. Fantastic. So it just stacks up all the stats. Put them on me, buddy. Give them to me. City has been constructed as a Chinese government type, the empire that we're trying to create. I'm fairly certain we are allowed to hold cities within our realm. So at that point it might be better for us to, instead of having all of this, give away this duchy again and start to revoke some titles from the local lords, so we only have the few. They want us to find another hermetic text, and we shall. News from China. People of Tibet hang their heads in grief as their leaders return with devastating news. Since his initial order to attack, Tsempo Purgyal Muthik of Tibet has suffered a crushing defeat against the Jin Empire. Meanwhile, Jurchen armies are celebrating their victory finally declared. They are bound to, along with their eminent emperor, instill fear in many Budpa hearts for many years to come. Dragon is not to be toyed with. Will that put them as Western Protectorate? Let's go there. I don't know what that did. Maybe they were just declaring war on China? That's the thing. Spymaster died, so you shall inherit. Go and study here. In Baghdad, yeah. My son, my very beautiful son, become a martial man. You, my dearest girl, shall become a diplomatic girl. Diplomatic girl! With the power to sway people's hearts! She must learn on her own, sadly. Right! We had the law to increase the the status of women to 2 significant. But we can't do that until 5 years has passed. Someone has... the resilient, eh? Taiz, new city. Could write a paper. I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, it's free prestige. Do I want to do that? Let's choose a hermetic art. Scholar, mystic, theologian. Yes, scholar. The pile rider is done reaping his terrible harvest in China, and the devastating plague appears to have receded. Popular uprisings have broken out in Kaifeng, and large groups of disgruntled peasants have taken up arms. Led by a group of rogue gentlemen scholars, trade has been hauled along the Silk Road, and China will not be able to defend its tributary states. Interesting. So they went from being devastated by plague and reducing trade by 90% to unrest, which only reduces by 25%. So that's better for us. We find more hieroglyphs. No artifacts, only hieroglyphs. Oh, and instantly it skyrocketed our trade income. There are many ways in how one may reveal the secrets behind the movements of stars and celestial bodies. I should set up the needed equipment to study them myself. I could gain Diligent, or I could gain Shrewd. I did go shrewd! Fantastic! Holy crap, that's a permanent trait. It just gives us bonuses in everything. You're now the thing again. Cure our diseases, please. Sure, you're a just man. That's perfectly fine. And I shall endeavor to continue saying endeavor because it's a good word. Build more cities. Standing outside and gazing upon the night sky was invigorating. I have yet to fully grasp the secrets hidden from me. Knowing that I can find the meaning behind the stars, I refuse to give up. I gained Scholar. So that event that gave us Shrewd is tied to me trying to get the Scholar trait, I guess. That's pretty good. Cool. Pretty good. 61, we're very unlikely to die, just like our father was. Which is good and bad, I guess. Because we won't beat this guy for a while, but you know. Let's perform a scrying and end the episode there, depending on what happens. Crushed brimstone shall help. Strange pattern, no wait, a bunch of triangles. Damnation's a bad omen. I hope that's not a bad omen for the next episode. It might kill us. Neophyte, Guifala's apprenticeship has ended. Fantastic. We shall induct our son. Son, where are you? There we go. Mirza, Prince of Decadence. Khorasanian, the Khorasani dynasty has died. Fantastic. And he's like utterly trash. Disgusting. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and see you next time.